Hi, I'm Gigi Decesare, and this is my co-host, Samantha LeBron.
Hi.
And welcome back to another week of your Oviedo sports podcast,
Friday Night Lights. Welcome back to Oviedo Friday Night Lights. I'm Samantha LeBron
And I'm Gigi Decesare.
We are also here with Tanner Gelm and Micah Thorpe. So I want you guys to just tell us a little bit about yourself. So what's your class grade? What position do you play? And if you guys have any offers, we'd like to know.
I'm a 2027, and I play left tackle for Oviedo.
Okay.
I'm a class of 2026. I play center, and I got like 2 to 3 offers from like Millsaps, Rochester, and yeah. So
They're
D3.
D3.
Yeah,
Okay.
D3.
Okay. Nice.
You still have time
Love that.
to decide. You haven't decided anything, right?
No.
Yeah. Do you even know if you want to play football
Yeah,
in college?
that's the question I gotta ask myself later on this season. So like soon, if what I want to do in college, and if I want to play football or just go for as a new student.
That's crazy. So you got a couple weeks, basically, to decide your future.
I know. I gotta start asking that question.
We're going to talk first with you, Micah, because we felt like you came out of the second quarter I literally have videos of you like warming up the team and like you were super hyped like after halftime. When you guys come back out to warm up. And you were just like, you're super into it, super hyped. And I know the whole team was, but I was seeing you kind of like leading it. So do you always like lead the stretches or like?
So yeah, I normally am like the one leading the stretches just because I'm loud and like I like to be the hype man. But like something in that locker room made me like flip a switch. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to be the one that gives us hope, and hope goes a long way. So
yeah, I love the fact that you just like carry on your team. Like you just keep them uplifted even when it feels like, a little iffy.
Yeah, especially after the first half, I was
You tied it up by then, right? Or were you were one down?
We were one touchdown down. It was 7-14. I feel like coming into the game, some of the kids were like, I don't know about this game. And I just wanted to like, tell them like, just go out there. Come on.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly. And look what happened. So.
Well, we saw that with Evans and Jones, right? Because Evans, the team you guys played, was supposed to absolutely get crushed by Jones, like lose to Jones, and that's not, in fact, what happened.
Exactly.
So anything can happen.
Anything can happen, especially in football. One fumble can change the game. One pump block can change the game. It's just
100%.
You just can't guess it,
Right. No, and that university game, I feel like that was just like an easy, like it was like it just. That game just rolled.
So
like we just had fun.
Yeah. So to y'all, that looks like an easy game, but like low key for some of the seniors, it was a little personal because like the last 2 years they beat us and like we just wanted to get that give back. So especially this year, we kind of like took it to them a little extra.
That's the best fuel though. Like every team. Okay, so for flag football, their first season, obviously we killed everyone in flag. Like the first season. And all the teams that we had beat really, really bad last year, like they were our hardest wins. Like it was teams we should have blown out, and it was like 14-0 instead of a complete blowout, and like they were in it.
Yeah, I mean,
so I'm glad you had that. It's the best fuel.
Exactly. So, I mean, it goes from like them trying to get their get back to like us kind of sleeping on them just a little bit.
Yeah.
But like this time, we just were like super hyped,
Right. No, and then talking about that university game, you had your injury, so what was all of that about?
So, I sprained my ankle because I pulled around. I was pulling tackle, and I was supposed to wrap. So I got my guy, and then Johnny slung a defender on my ankle. And then I got to my knees, and then the kid pushed me over like if he thought he did something. I was like, what are you doing?
You guys have no idea how many videos I have of like after the play and it's still someone on defense like shoving you guys, still going for another 5 seconds. Or like, it's just like that stuff, like hitting. I have videos of people just randomly hitting. Like, the whistle has been like blown. Like, it just give it up.
And
it's
the trenches, it gets personal. It gets personal in the trenches. Like, because it's like you versus the other guy,
Exactly.
It's hard because like skills, you can juke, you can get around it.
Right.
No, in the trenches, you have to hit the other person. There's no question about it. So
Exactly.
It's definitely a lot more physical when you go.
Yeah.
So with that injury, were you out all this week, or did you still practice?
So when we played Evans, I got like one practice in,
Okay.
and then I just got to toughen up and went through Evans. But then, let's see, the drive before halftime, I got taken out because I heard a pop in my ankle.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot.
Yeah, so then I was out, and then I came back, and then it was tied up, and then I was like, dang. So then I went back in, played the rest of the game.
Nice.
Dog.
So you just
Dang, you
yeah,
had
you
to
just
push
played
Dog.
it through.
Holy.
That's
Dog.
crazy. And was it really just hard playing on that ankle? Like,
Honestly, yes, especially because like it was the best game of the season.
right.
Oh,
And
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Some big boys out there.
Yeah, they were all like,
No,
they were
no,
all
one
6'3".
dude was
71.
huge.
71. He was like giant and just tall, and I was like,
Oh, no.
oh no.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
yeah, for sure.
they were all easily 6'3", 250 plus.
Oh, yeah.
And like not just super fat. Like Zero was like a Samoan dude that was just ripped.
He had like 4 D1 offers too. Like,
Yeah, like but we stand on
Insane.
business.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
for
guys
sure.
stay on business out here.
I'm so, like, I don't think you guys understand. And this is what we wanted to talk about. Like, you guys were energized on the field, like crazy, but you don't understand, like, how much that energy just like rolled through the whole stadium. Like, I was on the sideline taking videos. Like, we were sitting there like unable to like exist normally. Like, we were like, what is going on? Like, how is this happening? It was just like, it was crazy. It was a
I
crazy
literally,
feeling.
I went up to, from when Sebastian was hurt,
Oh my God.
all
yeah.
the way through like that part. I was up and down off the student section, and I like got to the point where I was like, I can't be in the student section. They just all stressed me out. Like, I have to watch the game, and I was just like the way you guys had the energy of the football game was just insane. Like, the student section was just cheering, screaming, and like you guys, I feel like the student section, you guys kept having to quiet them down like during certain
yeah.
parts of it because it just like, you know, they could get really loud, but you could just feel it. Like, that was the most intense game
Yeah.
of
FNL at its finest. Like, actually.
Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
I was like, even before the game, you know, I was talking to like some of the leaders, and I was like, dude, like, we really need y'all to be really hyped this game, like, because especially with our team this year, we fuel off of energy. So like,
Yeah.
when you get us rolling, we're rolling. So like, I was talking to some of the leaders. I was like, hey, get everybody out there. We need the hypest like student section. We need the crowd. That's why like during the game, like when I'm not on, I would hype up
Yeah.
even the stands, like the parents, just to like
Right.
feel that. Like, I feel like we do better when the pressure's on, and the pressure was on that game, and I feel like we capitalized. So
And where'd you go after we won the game, Micah?
Oh, that video is so tough.
I jumped in the student section. Now, I was not planning on okay, so the reason why I jumped in the student section is because I'm a little like, okay, so my brothers played, so I have like 8 years of Oviedo history.
Oh, wow.
right.
So like,
You love Oviedo?
Yeah, I love Oviedo. Okay.
Once a lion, always a lion.
But what they would do before games, before O's here, and like, you know, he's kind of like strict and, you know,
Right.
whatever. It's good that he's strict, you know, it keeps his
keeps
team
you
in
in
order.
check, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But what they would do is before the game, they would run up to the student section and they would all jump on the railing like I did and get hyped. And I was like, oh, I kind of want to do that if we win that game. So I get up there and I just jump on the student section and got hyped with the students. Yeah, and it was pretty fun. though, not gonna
Love
lie.
that. You see, I didn't see that, but that's actually so
I missed
cool.
it, but I saw it after, and I was like, I like turned around, and I was like, oh crap, like that would have been a good video. no, but
that was great. Like, just all around. And this is something that, because you were talking about, you know, talking to the leaders and all that kind of stuff. But how did you feel the team's energy was before going into that game? Because, you know, knowing Jones is a really, you know, we've always thought of them to be a really, really good team. And then Evans beat them this year. How do you think the team went into that? Like, what was the team's energy based off of?
You want to answer first? Or?
Well, we were all doubted, so, and
yeah.
everyone was nervous, but we pulled through though.
Was it good though that you were doubted instead
Yeah.
of cocky? Because
Yes.
like
Yes.
low key, like sorry, no offense, but the comments before, even from me, it was like, oh, like this is gonna be a quick game. Like I'll be home early, mom. Like it's gonna go quick. And that was not what happened.
Not the case.
Not at all.
Well, yeah, like, so what I would say is I think Coach O did a really good job of, like, like, keeping us, like, you know, like, not saying they're super good, you know.
Right.
And then another thing is that last year they only lost to Jones by 3 points, I think.
Yeah.
Or, like,
Okay.
it was something close, right? And we beat them last year. So, like, that also was something living in the back of our heads. Like, if we did it last year, we can do it this
We
year.
can do it again, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, it helped a lot, especially, like, the leaders on the team were really good this week, you know, keeping everybody in check. And,
Right.
And now
just
you're
keeping
back-to-back district champs, right?
I know.
That's a good
Yeah,
feeling.
I know. That is a good feeling. I really
love
wanted
that.
it because I think, what did Coach O say? This class is the
4th year.
Yeah, so, like, this class is the second ever 4-year in a row district championships or
Oh,
something
wow.
like that. So, like,
I
all
love
4
that.
years. This is the second ever in Oviedo history.
That
Wow.
must feel
Something-
so good to
Oh, yeah.
hear,
Yeah.
though.
It
Like,
was
so
amazing,
good.
especially being on varsity for all the 4 years. It was just, it's great. It's a great feeling, you know. It's just
Right.
another, you know,
Yeah,
achievement.
no, 100%. And, like, okay, so even from that, like, you talking about, oh, I feel like you can see, like, maybe he might get stressed out and people make him seem like this big old scary person. But at the end of the day, you guys can tell, like, since you guys spend so much time with him, especially, you know, you guys have practice 5 days out of the week, you guys get to have that bond. Am I, like, is that
Yeah.
right?
With O?
With O,
Yeah, yeah.
like, and especially, like, with your coaches and stuff like that, like, you guys work with Coach
Prof.
Yes, Coach Prof. Like, you guys have a good relationship with him, right?
Yes, you know, you can't not have a good relationship with somebody that you're always around,
Right.
always talking to, and then, like, playing a sport that you both share, like, a common, like, you like this sport. So, like,
Right.
Well,
Common love.
A thing on
Yeah.
that is I feel like out of the most, like, because I've been to a couple different high school, like I transferred here, so I've been to different high school and I've been on a bunch of different sports. And the one thing about you guys here at the school is that I don't really hear about, like, coach student, like, drama on the football team.
Yes.
Like, he's strict and you guys accept that makes you so much better as not even a football player, but a person and a student, right? And so I just love that you guys have that kind of bond with him, that it's like,
no, yeah. Oh, we know when to be Coach O's friend. We know when to be Coach O's, you know,
player.
kids. Yeah, players.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It gives, like, you know, he's like that kind of like the father figure, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah, for
like
sure.
it's like he could either be really strict with you guys or he can have a really good
Yeah,
time.
and he's really good at being that. So, like, he's really good
100%.
at, you know, flipping this switch and, like, you know, when to be the funny guy and when to be the strict guy, I would say.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah.
Well, also on that, tell me, you mentioned this earlier. Tell me about that halftime speech. Like, with, you know, obviously you're not going to, like, give me the whole speech, but
Yeah, I didn't
give me
hear
the
it
gist of
either.
it. You didn't hear it?
that?
Oh,
No,
you were
'Cause
injured.
Yeah, I was in the
Yeah.
trainers.
Okay, so
You in the
you know how
trailer?
Coach O get in the halftime. You know, he's a little rowdy. Okay, so you know the halftime speech, he get in there, right, and he's just like yelling. So like it's not really the speech, you know, because if you, I don't know, I think a player-led team
Right.
is gonna be way superior than a coach-led team.
Exactly.
So he came in yelling, telling us what we need to do better, okay? But then after that, he would, like, you know, coached us up, all that. After that, he went into office, talked to his coaches. So it wasn't really a speech. It was kind of like
It was
we
you
gotta
guys.
lock in,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
and none of this stuff like that. And then after, like, you know, we played some music, you know, got a little turn, you know. So I don't know, we had a really good aux in that the halftime show. And we all
Yeah.
were like, I'm telling, literally, I would probably say 90% of the team were up singing lyrics, you know, getting hyped. And then that just turned me up. I don't know what it was, but I was like, they cannot mess with us. We need it. We practice more. We want it more. Like,
Yeah.
there's no
Right.
way that we're losing this game.
Well,
So, yeah.
the thing with it is, first off, when I saw you come out, I knew you guys were I knew you were ready. I knew you were ready. And I was already saying to Mr. Langevin on the sidelines, like, even when you were down the first quarter, I was like, what if something crazy happened tonight? Like, they just feel ready. And then I saw defense, like, really, really popping off.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
defense started to play like crazy.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys were doing good, but, like, it was a little uneven.
No,
And
yeah.
then finally you guys, like, picked it up. So tell me about, like, picking that up, and you and defense were on the same level and you were just all, like, playing.
Usually we get off to, like, a slow start. I swear it's like every game.
Yeah.
But we need to change something about that. But, like, it's always that slow start, and then we always set the tone after that.
I feel like when you guys do that, though, because the times that you guys have went into the games cocky, I feel like you guys have learned from that.
Oh, yeah. So, like...
Because that Brantley game and the Bishop Moore game, it was like you guys went cocky, and then after y'all learned your lesson, and even though I feel like you guys, it's like, it's every time after halftime, there's like this mood change, and everyone's just like on this like ecstatic, like you guys are just like all together wanting to do this, and it's just like you can feel it.
Yeah, for sure. So like the shift, you know, like defense. So like it's kind of like weird. So like we feel off defense sometimes, and then defense feels off offense. And like when you see your boys out there and just doing what they're supposed to do, you know, hitting people, smacking people around, you're like, I got to do that.
Yeah.
So it's my time, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, like, that's what I think kind of happened. Offense is sitting there like, dude, especially with the O-line, because, like, it's such a big factor when the O-line does something good.
We know. We know that for sure.
I was telling them, the offensive line, I'm like, dude, this game is won with us, like, us first. So, like, score your man. Let's get it done.
Right.
Let's win this freaking game. Like, we need to, it's on our backs to win.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
No, and just, like, even that, like, off of that, because you guys are talking about, you know, O-line, you guys got your man, you got to do what you got to do. So, like, when Sebastian had his injury, what do you think went wrong in that play that happened?
So that play was a run-pass option. So it was an RPO.
Okay.
And with the run-pass option, so he came off the left side, right? Tanner's man on, and he came around. So we don't really have a guy to block him.
Right.
So they got us on a really good blitz. So that's the thing with defense is that...
It was just a good play from them,
exactly.
right?
Sometimes they get us, sometimes we get them.
Right.
And they got us that play. You can say, like, somebody should have blocked the person, or, like, Sebastian should have gave the ball away. But, like, stuff happens in football, and, you know, it's all about adapting, next person up, like Coach Alec says. Always the next person up mentality, and then, you know, or like the next package. So we went and do a different package, you know, run the ball a lot more, and it was just stuff happens.
We took that as like disrespect.
Oh
with
yeah,
us, 'cause, like,
especially with quarterbacks in the O-line.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling the huddle, I was like, nah, we're taking that personal.
Oh yeah,
we need to take that personal. You know, just another thing that helped us, you know, get energized. You know.
No, 100%. And I feel like you guys even like. After Sebastian got hurt, jaw on the floor, first of all. But then it was like a change in the game too. Like you're saying that, and it's like you guys can tell, like you guys were pushing, and you guys were not messing around after that one.
Especially because it's our quarterback. Like you don't mess with the quarterback. No. And then like another thing is like we're gonna be running the ball more often. So like that's another thing that you probably
y'all gotta
saw.
lock in.
Yeah, exactly. So we
with
gotta lock in.
Y'all were running.
Exactly.
Brock was running it, so I was like, jeez.
Yeah.
They gotta throw sometime.
Yeah, it's hard, you know, especially without QB1.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Caden's a good football player.
No, he definitely is.
He just like, I mean, he's just not like.
He doesn't have that game time like Sebastian does.
No, like what I'm trying to say is like coming off the bench into a game like that is just hard to do.
It's so
like
I would be so
like
nervous.
That's what I'm just saying. He's like
yeah.
really good quarterback. I'm not getting it wrong. He's really good. He's really advanced for his age too. But coming off the bench to play in a game that's like that, it's just really hard to do. And he did good. He didn't do bad either.
Yeah.
Right. No, and then from that, okay, so Patrick's missed kick going into overtime.
Oh my gosh, you don't understand.
So we could have won that. So like,
right there.
Tell me what
was going on.
What was going on?
Okay,
like,
you want to say something? I know exactly what's going on in my head.
Well, all right,
I'm over here thinking, all right, we got a dog in the back.
Yeah.
Right? He's about to boot this John.
he's
right?
insane. Like,
He's
it's
good.
Patrick.
Exactly, he's good. And when he missed it, I'm like, dang, bro, you really just missed that? And then I look over at the sideline celebrating. Like
Everyone.
Exactly. And I'm like,
maybe I'm just blind.
bro, we really just missed that. Why are y'all going crazy right now?
It was literally like not even an inch over it. Like it looked like from a far distance, like I could say people probably thought that was in.
And the crowd went crazy, and I'm like, dog, we missed it. Like, what are y'all
Everyone
doing?
went mute after that.
Hey, I got fooled too, bro. Y'all be fooling me. Like, I be taking videos and I'm like, I'm following a person. I'm like, oh, it's going to this person. Nope, other side of the field. Like,
yeah, no, you guys have really good trick plays. I can say you guys do a really good job. But even from that, like that overtime game, insane.
Like out of my 4 years on varsity, like were y'all here for the Wharton game or no?
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, so
I think so.
It was Wharton, and they were supposed to murder us. First round of playoffs, and DJ scores, wins the game, right? Crazy game. No. Evans this year was 10 times that. Like, that is the craziest game I've ever played in my varsity career, and I will never forget it. Like, that's the thing. Bro, like, this year we lack a little bit of size. So, like, I'm short. Like, I'm 6 foot. Stop. Tanner, 6'2", right? Our biggest guy is 6'5", and O-line.
Who?
Sam.
Oh,
Sam
he's 6'5"?
He's tall.
He's tall. So, but like that year that you're talking about, we had Ty.
Ty's a giant.
Ty's 6'5". A kid that's bigger than Ty, Bryson Ford, 6'6", and like 300 something pounds. Yeah. Tavit. What was he? 6'3", 300, and then Gavin Gonzalez. That was another like 6'2", 6'3".
That's what I'm saying.
And then
it was insane.
And then me in the middle. I was short. Like I was like 5'10" at the time. So I was.
It was
kind of like a V. Like I was the middle, just the short look.
We love that.
So we had some pretty good size, Which
no, I could say football was crazy.
Yeah.
Those
okay,
you
so
got Jackson, Marquette, all them boys are dogs,
We've low-key said some stuff about O-line on this podcast. We've dogged on you a little bit, but I've seen so much like improvement since we first were talking about it.
So like with the O-line, it's weird. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, go.
It's like the O-line's weird. Like everybody says this, you'll probably see it all the time. It's like O-line is the first to get like, what is it, critiqued or whatever, and the last to get praised. And it just comes with like the job, It's hard for an O-lineman. It's like hard physically because you're blocking something, but hard mentally too because you feel like no one's really watching you.
Right.
And then what
we're watching you. Don't worry. We're watching you. Guys, you guys are the people who we've been talking about since the first podcast.
What y'all are talking about is the switch, right? Well, we literally switched our whole entire offensive line.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
I went back to center. Tanner went to left tackle. And then Sam came. We didn't even have a starting left guard at the time.
Yeah. No,
we were
I know,
in between people.
Yeah.
And like when I think whenever we solidified our spots,
right,
and we got good at those spots, I think we came together, and like
because it was after the Brantley game.
Oh
so
right.
That was our second loss, and
we were just like,
needed to.
We need we at that point we're like, dang, we need to lock in.
No, and I feel like I'm very proud of you guys because I feel like you guys may think like you guys don't get that thing, but we do watch you guys, and I feel like, yes, we might critique you guys. Yes, we might be like, what's going on? But from the beginning of the year, beyond proud because you guys have been doing your job, and you guys have fixed it. And even when you guys did that whole switch, like I feel like that just made a big improvement. And I can say you guys we're glad to have some O-linemen, so you guys can speak for yourselves.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks
thank you guys so much.
And as always, go Lions.